And you thought Bill Ayers was bad. A decade after the Obama campaign went into overdrive to explain away that the then presidential candidate had briefly met the weather underground revolutionary at a few events in their shared Hyde Park neighborhood, top Democrats seem keen to embrace an endorsement from someone who makes Ayers look positively banal. Former FBI's most wanted fugitive, Marxist terrorist, and leading advocate of the prison abolition movement Angela Davis has endorsed supposed centrist Joe Biden for the presidency, and somehow, Democrats think it's wise to celebrate this. Representative Ilhan Omar, the socialist member of the Squad, who conceded that she'll begrudgingly vote for Biden despite believing that he committed sexual assault against his former Senate staffer, affirmatively shared the clip of Davis on RT, the Russian state propaganda network. That Democrats aren't resoundingly running away from anyone associated with RT after subjecting the nation to 3 years of the Russia collusion farce is mind-boggling enough. But Davis is famous not just for wanting to defund the police but to abolish prison altogether. She had the backing of the Soviet Union and Communist Cuba during the Cold War and owned the guns responsible for a mass shooting that left 4 people dead. The fact that a sitting U.S. congresswoman can face zero blowback from her party for justifying her endorsement by citing such a woman is a sign that however much of a supposed centrist Biden is, his party is not. After all, Davis admitted as much during her endorsement. It's not that she simply believes Biden is less awful than President Trump, but rather that he's so politically malleable that he can be made to advance Marxist goals. Saying something like that might have been hyperbolic during the Obama era, but the same party that bent over backward to denounce the endorsement of Joe Rogan because he believes that transgender women shouldn't be allowed to pummel cisgender women in MMA fights has remained completely silent on one of its fresh-faced superstars celebrating the endorsement of a literal self-described Marxist. Biden is very problematic in many ways, not only in terms of his past and the role that he played in pushing toward mass incarceration, but he has indicated that he is opposed to disbanding the police, and this is definitely what we need, Davis said on RT. But Biden is far more likely to take mass demands seriously. Far more likely than the current occupant of the White House, so that this coming November, the election will ask us not so much to vote for the best candidate, but to vote for or against ourselves. And to vote for ourselves, I think, means that we will have to campaign for and vote for Biden. Biden is not responsible for denouncing every problematic Tom, Dick, and Harry who expressed support for him on a message board.